Alright guys, so you already know from the title that this is going to be a fun one. This is already going to be a fun one. And yeah, gotta keep that spooky stuff going. And yes, Hazbin Hotel, Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh boy, this is going to be a great one. So, let's get started. So this story takes place after the events, long after the events of Nightmare Before Christmas. And Jack, this Halloween season, it's creeping up on him. It's literally like, we are almost at the halfway point, and it's been kind of moving slowly, because Jack's having some writer's block. He's been, like, not so much depressed by the idea of Halloween, it's more like he's just not getting it, like, he's not satisfied with what he's been making for this year at Halloween. He's basically like, it all feels so blasé. It feels so, like, blasé to me. It feels, yeah. And everyone wants extreme scares, or they go to, theme parks to be scared. No one does anything fun anymore. And I don't have any, like, I can't think of a good idea for anything. What am I to do? So, yeah, sorry, I lost myself. So Jack is like, while Jack is kind of like pacing and confused about as to what to do, Sally comes in, and Sally basically says, maybe you should get a second opinion. Maybe you should collab with somebody. Maybe someone in Halloween Town can, you can ask for help. And to which Jack is like, I think I know a guy. So what Jack does, literally, he gets one of his old books out, a book, like a grimoire, literally it's a grimoire, that allows him to go directly to hell. And him and Sally go, and they immediately go up to the first person. He's like, "Good evening, my good man. May I ask a question of you? Do you know where Alistair is?" And everyone's like, you want to find Alistair. You want to talk to Alistair. Did I hear that right? Did you said that, right? Like, you want to generally talk to Alistair. You want to talk to the radio demon. And he's like, "Yes, my good man. I need his I need his help on a certain matter." And they're like, "Buddy, if you need Alistair's help, you are thoroughly fucked." So, but listen, you didn't hear this from me. Alistair's out chilling in this hotel in Pandemonium, the capital city of hell. You go there, you'll find him. But you better know what you're getting into with the radio demon. He's like, "I already know." So Jack and Sally go, and they're like, "This is a wonderful place. It's a wonderful place. It'd be nice to have. This is a nice place to retire and settle down and have children. Don't you think, Sally?" And she's like, "Yeah, it would be. It'd be amazing." So Jack and Sally arrive at the hotel, Jack knocks on the door, and Charlie thinks it's like new arrivals. Like, "Hello, welcome to the Hazbin Hotel." And he's like, "New arrivals." And he's like, "Oh, you must be Charlie. You're the Princess of Hell. I'm the Pumpkin King. I'm sure your father has mentioned me." And she's like, "Oh yeah, you used to go by a different name, right? Like Sam." No. I'm different from Sam. I am different from Samhain. Obviously, that's a little reference to Sam from Trick or Treat. So I'm different from him. He's much older. I came here because I needed Alistair. I need to talk to Alistair." And Charlie's like, "You want to talk to Alistair?" And he's like, "Why does everyone have that reaction?" And to which Vaggy's like, "Yeah, do you really want to talk to Alistair? Because, like, that seems like the worst idea. No one wants to willingly talk to Alistair unless you have a deal prepped for him." And he's like, "Oh, don't worry, I know Alistair." So they go to talk to him, and he's chilling in his room, and Alistair's like, "Jack Skellington, my old boy, how are you?" And Jack and Alistair, like, they handshake, and they're like just chums with each other, and Charlie is like, "What?" Everyone in the hotel is like, "What?" So it turns out that Jack and Alistair used to be partners. They used to be friends. Mostly because Jack would go to Alistair for ideas. He would basically pitch ideas every Halloween to Alistair, and Alistair would basically like give him ideas and like brainstorm with him. So Alistair was like the secret partner who helped Jack through every Halloween. So after so many years, Jack has come to talk to Alistair again, and he's like, "My boy, I was wondering when you were going to talk to me again, especially after that Christmas fiasco. You should have just come to me right away. I could have helped you hide the bodies." And they're like, "There was nobody dead." "Ha, of course not. There wasn't anybody dead. I can still cover." So Alistair is like, "My dear boy, I would be happy to help you with this All Hallows Eve. After all, I have the best soundtracks." And of course, that's a reference to like there's some creepy songs from the 20s and 30s. So Jack is like, "Listen, it's gotten really bad for me, and I'm having some serious writer's block. So I need you to come back to Halloween Town with me, and you need to help me make the biggest Halloween I could think of, because I'm running out of time, and I don't know what to do. Like, Al, I don't know. I generally do not know what to do. Please, will you help me?" And Alistair is like, "Jack, my boy, you have a best friend. You've got a friend in me. Let's go." And Charlie's like, "We could go see, why don't we all go? It'd be a great field trip for everybody to see how friendship works out in the wild." And Vaggy's like, no, we should not do this." So Charlie, of course, is like, "I think it'd be fun. I think we should all go to Halloween Town." And Jack is like, "I agree. You'd all fit in." And Angel, of course, is already like, "Anybody anyone there I can fuck?" And Jack goes, "I can't answer that." So everyone uses Jack's grimoire to go up to Halloween Town. Now, Alistair and Jack begin working on what should be what Alistair refers to as the greatest Halloween of all time. Like, he wants to throw all the stops out for a really grandiose Halloween. Like, he calls it the Halloween to end All Hallows Eve. And Jack and him are working tirelessly. Meanwhile, Sally's like guiding the rest, Charlie and the others through the town. And Husk is like, "Hey, you guys got booze here?" And Sally goes, "Oh no, none of us. None of us can get alcohol poisoning or can drink." And Husk is like, "This is my hell." And he's like, just send me back or shoot me, please. I cannot be sober for more than 5 minutes. This is my hell, Charlie. And Charlie's like, "Well, maybe this would be like a nice, reprieve. Like, maybe this will help you get in touch with your drinking problem." And Alistair is immediately like, "No." Husk is like, "No." Meanwhile, Angel's run off to try to fuck everything with two legs. He tries to hit on the vampires. They don't want anything to do with him. And Nifty is trying to clean the town relentlessly. Now, obviously, as you can imagine, Nifty, Angel, and Husk running around causing havoc in the town is going to cause some they're not causing like general scares or like disruption. It's basically like they're annoying the shit out of everyone in Halloween Town, and they want everyone out of Halloween Town post haste. So, meanwhile, Jack and Alistair is really going all in on this grandiose Halloween scheme, and Jack is so blinded by the everything that he doesn't realize that maybe Alistair might make this Halloween too extreme. So therein lies the problem. So by the end of it, Jack and Alistair reveal their masterclass of horror, and it's this grandiose scare zone they're going to put on Earth, unknown that it's full of people who are going to kill people. So yeah, it's kind of like a giant meat grinder, and it's the scariest thing ever. Of course, Jack is so like, this is sure to be the scariest thing ever, and the mayor is all like, "I agree, Jack. This is going to be our grandest Halloween ever." By this point, however, you can imagine that things have gone horribly wrong, because now people are starting to see that, yeah, seeing humans get slaughtered, Charlie's like, oh my god, of course Alistair took it too far. So they warn Jack, and Jack is like, wait a minute, I didn't want to kill people. That's not what I wanted. And Alistair's immediately like, Jack, my boy, don't you realize killing is scary? So Jack puts a stop to it. He shuts it all down. And Alistair is all like, I guess you just didn't have the stomach for it. And maybe I did get carried away. So Jack is like, I'm sorry, Alistair. Just this brand of horror is not my cup of tea. But you are right. Like, this has gotten my brain. You did help me, however, re-spark my imagination. So next Halloween I can bring something scary without the slaughter. And Alistair is all like, hey, that's just a show business, Jack, my boy. Until we meet again. So Jack and Alistair don't they actually don't become enemies by the end of it. Jack and him stay friends, and Charlie considers this a huge win, because now she's like, Alistair does have friends, and maybe there's hope for us yet. So there you go, guys. A nice, wholesome Halloween story with probably with a Halloween/Christmas classic, and one of the most violent and adult shows ever. So there you go, guys. That is my Hazbin Hotel Nightmare Before Christmas crossover. You guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of it? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.